Give this your full attention because the Indiana Fever front office is learning a tough and very public lesson about business and fan loyalty. The organization is discovering that many supporters are not loyal to the team first. They are loyal to Caitlin Clark. And those fans are making their feelings known in the strongest way possible by hitting where it matters most, the bottom line. If they believe their star player is being treated unfairly, they are willing to withdraw their support without hesitation. Welcome back to WNBA Pro, the channel that focuses on the facts behind professional basketball without corporate spin or carefully crafted narratives. Here, the focus is on real analysis, hard data, business decisions, coaching strategies, and the financial realities shaping the WNBA. Be sure to subscribe and enable notifications because the Indiana Fever's 2026 offseason is turning into a major controversy, and the situation appears to be escalating rapidly.
You're over being called a racist? Just that quick. Interesting. Okay. Must be nice. I don't get down. I'm not forgiving that. Okay. That's not going to happen. So, and never mind the logistical.
To understand why so many people are upset, you have to look at the bigger picture. This goes far beyond complaints on social media and reflects a major change in the relationship between the Indiana Fever and its fan base. Many believe the franchise's popularity, visibility, and financial growth have been driven largely by Caitlin Clark's arrival. Before she joined the team, the Fever struggled to attract national attention. Attendance was much lower, and the organization was rarely part of major basketball discussions. After Clark arrived, interest surged, ticket demand skyrocketed, merchandise sales exploded, and the team became one of the most talked about brands in the WNBA. Because of that, a large portion of the fan base feels deeply connected to her success. When the Fever selected Raven Johnson with the 10th overall pick, some fans reacted strongly due to the well-known history between Johnson and Clark that dates back to their college careers and a widely discussed Final Four matchup in 2023. The reaction intensified because Johnson had previously made public comments criticizing some of Clark's supporters, describing parts of the fan base in negative terms. Regardless of whether those comments were justified, many fans viewed the draft choice as a questionable business and public relations decision. From their perspective, bringing in a player who had publicly criticized a segment of the team's most passionate supporters was always likely to generate controversy and backlash.
4 letters. Hopefully Snoop Dogg doesn't come for that. Wow. So they went on social media asking for you to buy tickets as a consumer of their product. Ooh.
For many fans, the controversy did not stop with the draft selection itself. The situation escalated after head coach Stephanie White addressed the media and discussed how the team's guard rotation could work moving forward. Instead of clearly reinforcing Caitlin Clark's role as the primary offensive leader, White spoke about multiple ball handling options, mentioning veteran Ty Harris, Clark's ability to play both on and off the ball, and rookie Raven Johnson's strengths as a traditional point guard. She also noted that the added depth could help manage minutes for Kelsey Mitchell. Those comments immediately sparked debate among supporters who believe the offense should continue to be built around Clark's playmaking abilities. Their concern is simple. Clark's impact goes far beyond scoring. Her passing, court awareness, and ability to draw defensive attention create opportunities for the entire team. Many fans argue that when the ball is in her hands, the offense becomes more dynamic and difficult to defend. As a result, some interpreted White's remarks as a sign that Clark could spend more time away from her primary playmaking role, a possibility that generated strong reactions across the fan base. Whether that ultimately reflects the team's actual strategy remains to be seen, but the comments intensified concerns among supporters who view Clark as the centerpiece of the Fever's offensive identity and long-term success.
Mitchell back here. Wow. What? Guys, there are signs. There are signs now. I'm not sure Caitlin Clark's going to be on this team.
What started as a disagreement over team decisions has now turned into a serious business problem. Fans are no longer just sharing their frustration online, they are reportedly showing it with their wallets. For the past year, the Indiana Fever enjoyed overwhelming demand, with more people wanting season tickets than the team could provide. However, the organization appears to have made a major mistake by believing that demand was tied to the team itself rather than the popularity of Caitlin Clark. Many fans are now claiming they are refusing to renew or purchase season tickets, even when contacted directly by team representatives. The resale ticket market, once filled with high-priced Fever tickets, has also reportedly slowed down significantly. As a result, the organization has increased its marketing efforts through promotional offers, group ticket packages, and social media campaigns in an attempt to rebuild interest. Critics argue that management ignored several warning signs, including concerns surrounding its draft decisions and public comments that upset fans. Now, the same fan base that felt disrespected is being asked to support the team by purchasing tickets and helping fund its future growth. For many observers, this goes beyond a public relations issue and raises serious questions about the organization's leadership and business decisions.
Cards. Right there. Is this a sign? Are they pushing her out of the franchise? God, if you own this team, you better wake up. Clark should leave now. You've got the dumbest front office.
A major criticism being raised is that team executives may have underestimated how today's sports fans think and act. Some believe front office leaders assumed fans would continue supporting the team regardless of roster decisions or coaching choices. However, the modern sports audience is very different, especially when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Her supporters form one of the largest and most dedicated fan bases in women's basketball, with many people following the sport specifically because of her. Unlike traditional fans who may have lifelong loyalty to a team, many Clark supporters are primarily invested in her success and development. Because of that, they pay close attention to how she is used on the court and how she is treated within the organization. When they feel she is not being properly supported, prioritized, or respected, they are far more willing to stop buying tickets, watching games, or engaging with the league. This has created a situation where team decisions are being judged not only by basketball results, but also by how they affect the relationship between the organization and one of the most passionate fan communities in sports today.
People believe that she may be headed to playing small forward. Man, wow. No thanks. I'd like to see Caitlin Clark be Caitlin Clark. Not happening on this team with this coach and with this front office. Great, another year of Stephanie White sabotaging the face of the league.
The debate has grown beyond one team and now touches on the league as a whole. Many believe the WNBA's future financial growth is closely tied to the popularity of Caitlin Clark, especially after the league secured a major long-term media rights agreement based on expectations of rising viewership and fan engagement. Supporters argue that broadcasters and advertisers are investing because of the excitement and attention generated by star players like Clark. If fan dissatisfaction leads to lower ratings or reduced engagement, some fear it could affect revenue expectations across the league. While a complete boycott or empty arenas remain unlikely given Clark's enormous popularity and ability to attract casual fans, concerns about season ticket renewals and reactions from dedicated supporters are being viewed by some as an important signal. For them, it is a message that loyal fans want to feel their favorite players are being used effectively and valued by their organizations. Whether those concerns are justified or not, the situation highlights how closely fan support, player popularity, and the league's business success are now connected.
At small forward and push, that boring brand of hack and grind basketball everybody hates. Oh, God. The Indiana Fever are getting smashed. That's crazy. I mean, woo-wee. I cannot believe.
According to this viewpoint, the solution is simple. The organization needs to provide a clear message about its direction and leadership on the court. Supporters want transparency. not more marketing campaigns or promotional offers. Many believe the team should publicly confirm its commitment to building around Caitlin Clark and fully utilizing her strengths as the centerpiece of the offense. The concern is that ongoing uncertainty has allowed frustration and speculation to grow among fans. With the season approaching and training camp underway, the franchise faces important decisions about its identity and long-term strategy. Should it fully embrace the player who has brought unprecedented attention, ticket sales, and media interest to the team, or continue pursuing a more balanced approach that some fans feel does not maximize her impact? The answer could shape both fan support and public perception moving forward. One thing is clear: many supporters have already made up their minds about who they want to see leading the franchise. The question now is how the organization responds and whether its actions will match the expectations of its growing fan base.